Hello everybody, welcome to The Grind Show. If you don't know, this is your Saturday show keeping you in the know of things that are coming into the game next week. So yes, The Grind Show. And make sure, as you normally do, to hit the like button, support, because it does really do help out the channel from the point of you seeing the vids, and as well, yeah, what are you up to next week in game? Also, if you don't know already, the show covers information from Dan of Frontline MCOC. So if you don't know, on screen now, the MCC Calendar, which you can synchronize to your calendar yourself. And the MCOC schedule, which is done by JJW of the Unofficial Marvel Contest of Champions podcast. Link to the podcast in the description down below. Let's begin with talking about what you're going to see on Saturday. So on Saturday, the first thing that you will see will be the Alpha Arena. Yes, the Alpha Arena will be returning back, so if you grab yourself a little bit of Catalyst, the Alpha variety, then go do it. Should Kabam put in a Tier 2 Alpha Arena? Of course they should. That would be great. But as well, what else is on? Well, it's Alliance Quest Day number 3. It's important to mention that this will be the final sequence you can grab your glory before we have a bit of downtime. And I think that's when Kabam plans to put in those officer tools. So look out for that. If you didn't catch Marvel Contest of Champions news yesterday on that one, then go and give it a watch, because that will give you the info you need to prepare for the oncoming changes. And on Sunday, tomorrow, there is not much going on. There really isn't. There is a 3-day Alliance event for anybody that may be interested in that, which will be the item use event. But let's face it, not much going on Sunday, so it's important to get your grind on a bit of arena, a bit of new content, a bit of old content, a bit of something that you might need to do, so go and get it. But hold the phone for Monday, man, it is going to be a bit of a busy day. So the first thing is that there's going to be a new calendar added. This will be the hand-to-hand calendar that will be about all those hand-to-hand shards. This is something that I talked about in Marvel Contest of Champions news. It will give you that additional 1 Cavalier Crystal or Grandmaster Crystal, whatever, and wherever you kind of like spinning and whatever part progress you are in the game, you'll be getting a calendar to represent that. That's the first thing. The second thing is Black ISO Market. Yes, that does indeed reset. And even better with this reset is going to be the reset of the featured crystals. 3 days for the 5-star one. If you're going for the 6-star one, again 3 days. So if you're looking to grab that, it's not just about Black ISO Market for all the other lovely stuff. It's also about that 6 and 5-star featured for the ones that want to grab it. Also, something to let you know is that something is expiring. Now, a lot of new content and stuff and more kind of interest that I have with other arenas. It is indeed the Community Choice Arena ending. Yes, it will end at the point of Monday, so do look out for that. So make sure to kind of get your grind on there. And as well, it will be the round 2 of the arena for Stealth Suit Spidey and Immortal Abomination. Did you go for him? Will you go for him? Those are key questions, and especially like we'll be doing arena predictions and results. Most important were those results on Monday's Marvel Contest of Champions news, so hopefully you'll turn up for that to get that particular info. On to the British Day, Tuesday. Why is it Tuesday? Because, well, I could say Tuesday, but it just sounds like any British person, when they say Tuesday, it sounds like we're saying chew, as in chewing stuff, like eating. But what happens on this British Tuesday? Well, it's the end of it's the end of Alliance Wars Season 26. I personally don't do Alliance Wars anymore. I just find it incredibly boring. But people enjoy it, whoever you are. And a lot of people just do it because it's a thing to do within an Alliance. So, yeah, you do you at the end of the day. It's also the last day of the Alliance Quest sequence today, so that's something to mention. And the final thing is that Jubilee is going to be entering into the basic crystal. We wish her all the best with being pulled by the community. Now at 200 champions in game. Mr. Negative is champion number 200. Incredible amount of champions. I suspect we'll before you know it, we'll be on 300. It's crazy paving. Now we're partway through the week on Wednesday. What is going down? Incursions, guys. Incursions is resetting, which is great for those that want to get the milestones, and that's going to be your just the standard milestone bonus, not the top ones. But something to mention is that if you're interested in the arena wins, the 3-day event for alliances, that is going to be on for that. So not really much happening on Wednesday. It's kind of hump day, especially because we're reaching the end of the month. Like I remember the start of the month, like the first day, And after this, it's just been absolutely mental. We're just about to have the new update of kind of like new update info, which again, we'll talk about that in a second, but it's crazy to think how time's gone. Next week on a Thursday as well, you're going to see Gambit in as the basic, but also Mr. Negative as the lead champion. For those that enjoyed Mr. Negative, or at least kind of saw some footage that may entice them to go and grab, then you will go and do that. But for those that aren't really interested, I like the champion, but it wasn't a champion I overly enjoyed playing. But look, some people will go ham in order to grab it, so good luck to anybody. It's going for Mr. Negative, and as well, this may form the basis of what is a featured going to go for, especially after that Shang-Chi incident of 140 mil to get a 6-star. Where will people go to the lengths of trying to get something from the featured arenas? Okay, and next Friday, what's going down? Well, there is a big rumour. Do take us with a pinch of salt. Whether or not it's true or not, we'll find out next week. And that is that we should be getting 2 new champions, as we know. Will this be what has been tipped as being Maestro Overseer and Purgatory being a Kabam original that has some kind of soul capture mechanic? That is what is rumoured, as well as many other buffs and overhauls. Whether or not the overhaul is going to be War Machine as being leaked and tipped, will it be that? Will it be something else? That is going to be the big question. We'll have to see next week. Next Friday is going to be when all this information is confirmed and further details. So we'll find out what's going to happen. And this as always leads us to the final part of the grind show, which is my tip of the week. And I think with the tip of the week, it's finishing off content. As we get into the last portion and part of the week, it's important to remember that there is content outstanding with time-sensitive nature to this. If you haven't collected all of the rings, then check out some of the guides in order to collect them. But as well, make sure to do the Lei Tai arena, and as well consider the option of doing the community choice arena as well. That is something to be a part of. I personally have earmarked some time, or reserved some time at the weekend, so I'm going to be this weekend trying to do that, as well as doing as much as 7.2 as I can. It's kind of a double whammy of trying to grab whatever I can in the length of time, especially because there is other things to get done. Look at value as well when you're trying to get certain champions. Acquisition through the means of the black item market, as well as 5-star featured, are very important. We've still got a good length of time on some of the crystals that are dropped from a feature perspective. So we've got 39 days for the 6-star, 67 days for the 5-star. If you're looking to acquire some of those champions and some of the shards that in order to build you up there, then obviously do go for it. And very much good luck to you in whatever grind that you're doing. Do bear in mind as well with the rings that you want to acquire, try and do them at one class at a time. It just means otherwise makes things very kind of crazy, hazy, convoluted, and mental. And with a side event, if you're kind of grinding it out, then I think this is very much straightforward. But if you have any problems, remember those revives and health potions are still there. Fortunately for myself, I haven't had to use them, but the great thing about this particular side event is it's very accessible to other players and other people. So if you are finding that you're not really kind of doing so well, do bear in mind you've got herbal revive potions, and as well you've got those ancient health potions as well. So make sure to do that. So yeah, I think that really covers it. There's not much else to cover that needs to be mopped up within the game, but as I said, prepare, I think, for a lot of content that's going to be dropped by Kabam towards June, July and August, because a lot of games developers seem to like put in a load of content in the summer months, especially in order to kind of keep you more kind of enticed to play the game. I think it's important as well, if you've got some old content, like do that as much as you can. And for me, I'm doing the same thing. Like I'm trying to get enough time to do Act 6 stuff, and 100% that, as well as trying to do 7.2. It's kind of like I'm trying to catch up with everybody, but it's just taking a little bit longer based on making content, doing the content, and streaming it, which I'm trying to do as well. So try and have a happy balance as well. That's the main thing as well. Have a happy balance, maybe play some other games, but, you know, keep your time for MCOC when you can possibly do it. And there we go, that has been your Saturday show, keeping you in the know, the grind show, which goes over the things that are dropping in-game next week. Check out some of the other content posted up here on screen, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Should be another video dropping today, a sponsored video, and then Sunday will be a bit more chilled and relaxed. And then I'm going to prepare for a lot of content that I'm going to do next week. Thanks for support. See you soon. Bye-bye.